Alright, today in Packet Tracer we'll be looking at our NAT, which is our name address translation, and we'll examine the NAT processes as traffic traverses a NAT border router. And the first thing we're going to do is it's basically going to be observing a packet, where it's at each step of the packet along its route to its destination. And so we'll go into simulation mode here. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our web browser for our PC, and we're going to type in a URL, which is www.ispserver.com. We're going to hit go, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our capture forward, and what that does is it's just going to send it to its first destination there. So up here you got your DNS, and so if you click on this, it tells you that it's in layer 1 ports. So your in layer was layer 1 port, port 2, 0 port 1. So port 0 sends out the frame, port 1 sends out the frame, and the hub forwards the frame to all ports except port 2, because if you remember, but then you have your inbound details, which give you your destination MAC and your source MAC, and this is basically, this is um, your uh, your packet with your header and everything. It gives you your source, destination. So in your outbound details, it gives you the same thing. Your basically your source, destination. So it's just your packet and where it's being sent. And so we'll capture forward again. And what it did is it sent it to your router and it sent it to your server, because um, your hub, what it does, it's not like a switch. A switch will send it directly to where it says it wants it to go. It can decipher between that. Your hub just sends it through every port like a broadcast, and that's why it's a UDP. That's why it's saying it's a UDP. So you see how when it gets to its router, it actually denies it, because that's not the destination. That when you have your destination, uh, that's not where it was supposed to go. And your OSI level here, layer 4 UDP source port, because it was sent out your hub. Layer 3 gives your IP header, source, and destination IP, and Ethernet 2 header for your layer 2, which gives you your MAC addresses. Okay, and then it gives all your destination here, destination ports, source port, and on your server, packet. It gives you again, just gives you all your layers and your source and IP and Ethernet 2. Here it gives you your source port and destination, and then your inbound and outbound PDU details as well. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our PC and our command prompt, And we're going to type in just type in something, hit enter, and it's going to say invalid command. If you have any kind of spelling errors or anything in here, it's not going to work. Try figure terminal, but we're going to spell it wrong, and it's going to be invalid. And we're going to go also try the control P function, which brings up your last any of your last commands that you've given in order, and control N actually goes back through and brings it forward the other way, but also your up and down key do the same thing. And those are just your up and down buttons. And we're also going to go and check out our enable. Actually, that's our router. Enable. And with that little pound sign shows that you can go into configure mode now and actually make changes through your CLI as a privileged user. And disable will take you out of it, and you see how you have your greater than sign again. So anyway, that's some commands for that.